It's Reginald's refusal of the status quo. I'm playing Reginald Gaming. And there's much to see and much to do with a thing like that. Reginald Gaming, teamed by Darth Tyros. I'm a fan of Reggie. It's very cool. Special wall with ice stab. It can explode. What if Blissey was cooler than what Blissey is? What if Blissey had more... Well, what if it had more style? What if it had more substance? No, I value Blissey also. I just think that... I think there's something to be gleaned. I'm gleaning things. You guys gleaners? It would seem no, you aren't. I've done considerable to Suicune, who stayed and took a Thunderbolt to trade with me a little bit. Oh, the Celebi is speedier than me. I didn't realize I was modest zap on this one. Well, awkward. I'll run in slide meta, are we? Darth Tyros, are we? I think probably Reginald does well here. I'm a bit concerned, though, about the ramping of Calm Mind and a BP out somewhere. But if anyone can tank a BP out anywhere, it's Reginald, isn't it? Go for the Ice Beam, I suppose. They actually just exited. Maybe they don't have BP on this, after all. Oh. Well, meta hacked no item. Could it be... Could the asynchronous chat have an answer for me? The asynchronous chat is talking once again about Shabuzi. It was unrelated. Just stop talking about Shabuzi. What does he have to do with this? What does Shabuzi have to do with anything? Damn it. Be serious with me. The Meteor Mash, and that is clearly... That is very clearly Choice Banded meta. Oh dear. I could be in trouble. I'll throw out a sub here. They might go Celebi right here. It's very possible. The sub doesn't change much. Yeah, see? You see? Now I can Ice Beam. And that's a bit better than Surfing, isn't it? Deal about half of its health. That's pretty cool. Go Reginald right here. And then... What say you a Thunder Wave? This'll allow Metagross to be eliminated if it comes in. I think a T-Bolt does 24. Unless I'm bozo beyond it. I think it does 24. Oh, yes. Indeed, indeed. Reginald, you're valued, you're valued. Whenever you don't sack the featured Pokemon, no one says a word. They don't say, good job, Jim, the featured Pokemon's intact. But when you do sack the featured Pokemon, everyone comes out in droves and calls me a blunder ripoff. That's Blunder's idea to sacrifice the featured Pokemon. Jimothy, you are plagiarizing. Hey. The featured Pokemon's doing great work right here. What are you talking about? Hey. He's doing it again. Jimothy's doing it again. He's creating a man made out of straw. And he's arguing with it, pretending that it's a real person. He's made out of straw, the man. I sack Suicune in there. Do we go to Zap here? I think going Zap makes some sense. We do a bit of chip to this. If Celebi comes in, I think Reginald is doing incredible work against Celebi. And it has been for a long time. You could go Jirachi here. To be honest, Jirachi has the fortitude to take a Brick Break. Indeed. Doug does not... What kind of Doug am I, Darth Tyrus? Okay, we are... This is an interesting spread. 80 HP, 176 special defense, huh? I'm sure that's for a smart reason. I'm gonna go for a sub here, just see if anything other than what is anticipated happens. And now we can BP to actually Doug and eliminate this if we want. Pretty good move, actually. We would lock into HP Bug, but it's not the end of the world, is it? Is there a better move that threatens all? Is eliminating Celebi versus possibly threatening all? Not really. I'm going to do the HP Bug. I think we'll do 72. If not, we're kind of devastated. No, we do 72. Of course we do. Don't be silly. So Medi could come in here and live a hit. Suicune would die. I'm doubtful there's a Blissey. A Blissey would be very unlikely here. But Doug could still be useful for other things. Perhaps like a Sif. There could be a Sif here. There could be Sif. Sif, are you back there? Sif? Hey, Sif. There's Snorlax. Well, I think it's got to be Meta coming in. And boy do I wish I had Explosion, which I don't have, but I am bluffing it, at least. I'm pretending to have it. Maybe they play around it. No, they don't. This is going to be a problem. Okay, I bluffed Explosion right there. They thought I was exploding. They thought I was exploding. That's great news. Alright, is this banded? This is interesting. I might, Agil here. I'm gonna Agil. Oh? Okay. Should I Quake? Or Mash? I'm gonna Mash. I think I need the damage. Does Doug do 40... What is it? 44% after this lefty. I'm assuming lefty with bulk up. Let's check. Let's take a look. It's okay. I won't make a comment about people not liking calcs because many are fine with calking. Oh, I think it does 44. This is max attack, but I mean it's doing heaps with. I think we're doing 44, just based off vibes. Hopefully vibes don't fail me. We're doing 44, and then Quake does considerable to Snorlax. I'm happy to just Quake it once and die. Who's last? Kingdra. Regice destroys. I believe Regice destroys this. I do believe Regice is pure destruction against this. I will T-Wave it twice. And you know I will. I suppose Ice Beam is the move? Oh yeah? What was clicked there? Are they faster? That happened before my Ice Beam. Was it not Protect, was it? Protect would be crazy there. I don't think that makes any sense. I'm gonna just explode. They could play around it, but that's fine. Because I think that the Doug Quake into probably a Jirachi... No, Zapdos Thunderbolt hits hardest. I think a Quake into a strong special attack will get me there, man. I think it will. I believe so. I miss the old gym, says Pilgrim Official. What did the old gym get up to? What was the old gym doing? The old gym would use alliteration to introduce the video. So, like, it's Regice's regal ramifications today, folks. Stuff like that. Old gym would say a thing like that, possibly. Ah, crap. Can this guy rest up? That would stink. Oh, man. Am I going to lose after all? After all I've said and done? I'm gonna lose. I thought it was fine. I thought Quake I just vibed it and thought Quake into T-Ball would get there, but no. No, not exactly. God damn it. Oh, man. This is bad. This is very bad. Jirachi can scarcely 1v1 it with Earthquake to worry about. Okay, we're gonna have to crit this guy. Damn it, man. I effed up. Oh, we did crit it. We did get the crit. Okay. They've bailed me out. They've bailed me out of it. I have been bailed out of what should have been a loss. My bad. I thought Quake into Thunderbolt was good there. I was wrong. I was wrong. That boom my endgame did matter. It was a smart move by opponent. I thought it didn't matter either way. It mattered in one of the ways. And yet it didn't matter when I crit because I'm smarter and better. To crit is a blessing. Isn't that right, Kiwi Sif? Isn't that right, Kiwi Sif? Now, what is this chat message saying? This one is too small for me to read. Jim, I had a dream where you started doing IRL vlogs, and in the first one, you found a bridge with bats living under it, and you killed one of the bats with an axe. Please don't do this. That's a sane chatter. Thank you for the comment in my asynchronous. I will not kill a bat with an axe. That's okay. Why would that be? That's an absurd thing to dream about. That's absurd. Why in the world would I be under a bridge with bats and I would pull out an axe and say, I know how to handle this one. I know how to handle this. I know just the thing. What do we... Oh, you also have a Reginald. Well, wouldn't you know it? It's a Reginald... It's a Reginald, Jamboree, is it? You think they're going to go ahead and T-Wave right away? They did. Good move. I was thinking of subbing there to possibly play around such a thing, but... No, I went straight to my meta. Pretty devastating. Pretty devastating. I feel Ice Beam felt like the safer click from their part, but boy oh boy. Okay, this is interesting because I have Rock Slide for later, possibly, to catch this. Has there been an uptick recently in non-lefties Charizard? I feel going a little nutso. I feel like I'm going a little nutso. What if I Calm Mind up to the point Reginald can't break me with T-Bolt? Is that doable? I'm not very bulky on this Calm Mind Suicune. Well, I'll just throw out a Surf then. Actually, chip it a little bit. Go Meta again, and then I will Rock Slide this time. And maybe catch the Charizard. If not, it's okay. Meta comes in, actually. And that is a middle ground that handles Meteor Mash and a Rock Slide, isn't it? This guy probably has HP Fire. Interesting. I'm gonna go Zap. Oh, this is a good outcome. No, I was a bit concerned that Zard was faster, but then they wouldn't Fire Blast. But Fire Blast, if I click sub, would have been awkward, wouldn't it? BP out here to just a Metagross. That'll be just fine. And now I'll try Slide again, see if it works. Maybe the Zard comes in this time on a Quake or a Mash. It covers Quake and Mash. And Rock Slide just eliminates Regice in front of me. Metagross is dead now, but it was Parrot anyway is low health, so I'm not too miffed about that at all. And I think that Zap has a pretty free sub opportunity here, wouldn't you say? I would say so. 2024 is for Shabuzi. I'm telling you. It's his moment. It's his big moment. I'm telling you, folks. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I think we BP'd a Jirachi here because we live behind the sun and we get the Calm Minds up. And then that's Meritus. Yeah, I thought I was subbed Calm Mind Jirachi for no reason whatsoever. I thought I was. The HP Fire crit has really devastated me. That's terrible. But I did get a crit literally the last battle. So what can I say? That's fine. And then the Doug follow-up is kind of less valuable since I got crit, you know. Doug follow-up to deal a measly 20. Okay, it's a speed tie here. Alright, well. This is fine. You could consider Zap here. But I'll go Suicune. We Chip Heal in the instance. Chip Heal in the interim. I'm interim healer. Does it got Solar Beam? Does Charizard learn Solar Beam? One moment. It's a crazy kind of fella that... No. It might be Blast Burn. We dodge Fire Blast. Sorry. Well, sorry, pal. I think that crit really didn't matter, actually, because the Fire Blast follow-up is just as good, regardless. They probably KOs anyway. Okay, this is it. Does Surf deal more than Ice Beam with Sun Up? I don't know. Isn't it the same? Isn't it the exact same? Because I'm losing... I'll check anyway, just to be sure, but I believe it's the exact same amount of damage. No? Sun reduces it more. Well, I've won. I've won the battle against Dugtrio Dog. Dugtrio Doggett. We win. Charizard has no moves. I've queued up with Charizard moveless. Whoops, that's not right. Awkward. No. I think I had a cousin who was asynchronous. Says Skits Money in the chat box. Asynchronously? What does it mean to be asynchronous as a person? You're like not in sync with... The hell does that mean? Asynchronous cousin you had? You're not synced up with world events, or you're not synced up with current... Are you in the future? Or would you be in the past? Asynchronous person. This is giving me much to think about. What would it mean if I was asynchronous? Would I fail to synchronize with people? What? The asynchronous chat is cool and awesome. Is it though? Is the asynchronous chat actually quite pedestrian? Maybe it's getting rather old, the asynchronous chat. Maybe it's getting rather worn out. I mean, like as soon as I did it, everyone started doing it. Every video I click on these days has an asynchronous chat on it. It's just like, it's kind of a burden being such a trendsetter. Because then it's sort of like The Godfather, you know? Like everyone watches The Godfather and thinks this is just a generic mafia film. No, man, The Godfather invented all of the generic tropes that other films copy. It's the price of being original, man. And you see, oh, it's another video with an asynchronous chat. Buddy, I invented the asynchronous chat. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. There's asynchronous chats all around. And oh, another channel with an asynchronous chat. How original, mate. It's the burden of being so influential and such a trendsetter and so smart and so powerful. And this is... Maybe I don't want any of that, and I want people to think that I'm good. Maybe that's all I want, is I want people to think that I'm cool. Okay, that's so much to ask. Yes, they're saying yes it is. Suicune, by the way, sub Calm Mind without 404 health is an interesting choice. I'm going there. You see? This is interesting because I can't sub in the face of this Blissey. How incredibly interesting. I'm going to sub just to check what's going on. Zap comes in, does it? And here you are. We Ice Beam you. I'm speedier than the Zap. Who the hell would have thought? Wait. The Zap is also taking a lot of damage. Is this... I'm sorry, what? Are we speed tied? You are 269 speed in particular? That's what that was, right? That we'd speed tied. I was thinking if it's anything, it's 244. I've never seen a Zap go 269. Speed in particular. That's crazy. What the hell? Wait. That's max. This is just happened. It's not a special amount of speed. It's just how much Suicune happens to be when it's max speed modest EVs. Why would you be this speed, man? Go 270. You outrun Hera and apparently modest Suicune. The hell? Why would you be 269 Zapdos? You don't even... Maybe it's a mistake. They got a lower HP IV or something. They got a hidden power type that made them lower. This is throwing me for a loop here. What in tarnation? 269 speed he is. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I'll go to... Want to go to Reginald and then like double to Doug on the Blissey maybe and try to beat it up. Would Blissey come in or something else? What would come in? Maybe a... Would Blissey come in here? Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Skarm came in. Yeah, I guess Skarm would come in. What am I thinking here? I'm all frazzled. I'm all frazzled now. They're getting me, they are. Now it's going to make layers, and I don't know if I can trap any longer. I don't know if I can trap the Blissey anymore. This one's going terribly. We'll throw out a Thunderbolt first. It was the mistake. I thought they might protect first. To play around Baton Pass to Doug, which I clearly have, but they didn't. They didn't. Oh, damn it. So here I'm going to have to go to Meta. And then maybe go back to Zap on Swampert or Skarm. No, counter was clicked. Whoa. Fire Blast. Okay, I didn't expect Fire Blast. I'm going to just forfeit this one. Because the Blissey is not eliminatable. Unless I crit Earthquake there. Could have gone for crit Earthquake. Also could have just won without eliminating Blissey. But it's a tall order. My team's not necessarily equipped for such a thing. I'll just get Skarm Bliss to death, I think, without eliminating Blissey. Salamence lead. I'm going to throw out a T-Bolt and see what happens. In comes Celeb. Oh, yeah? Yeah, alright. Is this Jimothy? It is. Hello. I can't chat, I think. Hello. Try chatting. Hello. They don't let me chat. They're not letting me. They're not letting me. They wouldn't dare. We've got the T-Wave on Sif. That's good news. That's good. What kind of Sif do you think we're looking at? I don't know what team. It could be like a aggro spikes, or it could be a mag team with these three revealed. It's difficult to know exactly. I think Suicune's a pretty safe bet. It's a puncher. It took a pretty significant punch right there. It's about an Ice Beam. That's good. Celebi takes quite a bit from that. And I would think that what's happening now is a Giga Drain. Yeah. So Jirachi can come in, and I do seem to be faster. Now this is... What did I think I was doing with the Jirachi? Because the Sif probably comes right in. I'm going to go Suicune on the Sif and then Surf. Maybe the Celebi's wary to come right in straight away. I'm going to Calm Mind, maybe. Right here. Skarm here. They would probably just layer up, I would imagine. But we can just Calm Mind anyway. Yeah, good damage on it. My Doug takes a bit of Spike's chip. Worst outcome from that, but it's alright. Do you reckon they would Toxic here? It's very possible. It would be kind of nice to have Rock Slide to just do 15 to this. I don't have it though. I got beat up. Go here. Okay, they have possibly Fire Blast. Sucks a bit that my Suicune is chipped, because now I can't really use that. Let me just click Mash here. That might have been more valuable than ever. I think I lived Fire Blast, but being able to live another is fortunate. Will they crit? That's karmic. I'll say I deserved that one. For dodging the first. That's okay. The Agile would have gone insane there, though. I can dream and hope for something like that. But I didn't deserve it, did I? Okay, Jirachi sort of goes crazy. The thing is, Sif is so good against it. Probably inclined for a Zap. I think even the Celebi coming in is getting damn low. And we could possibly even... if I go Substitute on a potential Protect. That seems good. I'm not certain this would have it in... I don't think you would have it in you to attack right there. Okay, and I also don't think there's a Blissey. I think Celebi is acting as the special wall. Now, right here, do we... I think there's something to be said for BP and a Jirachi. Now, I'll actually just T-Bolt, because they could HB Fire and play around that. I clearly have BP. It's clear I have BP. They might HP Fire, which would catch the Jirachi and put me in an awkward spot. Whereas... oh, they go for Giga, in fact. See, I think this does me well. What if I throw out another sub just for the road? In case they try to preserve this or something crazy. They didn't, though. That's okay. I lost 25 health from that little debacle. I'm inclined maybe to throw away Doug. It's probably not achieving much against 3 Flyer and a full health Swampert. I can eliminate Sif with it, but I mean... like look at the matchup. 3 Flying and a Swampert full health. I don't know if Doug is the one for me. How valued is the Sif Earthquake? The Earthquake on Sif? I don't know. Not that valued. I'm going to go Doug. That's sacrificial. And then we're going to... You know, I think that when I go Jirachi, I just click HP Grass, perhaps? Is that intelligent? We would surely Sif comes in. Every other switch in actually just dies anyway. Sif is the only one that can come in. We'll do 34 to it. Alright, this is awkward. This is damn awkward. Do you think this fellow would Earthquake when I have a Zap that could come in? I want to go Zap. Nice, man. I think there's no reason not to sub here. Because full power could happen. Now there's a reason not to sub. Right. I would go for a T-Bolt here. Chip this. I dodged Rock Slide amazingly. I'm going to throw out HP Grass. And it's a... Okay, I'm going to get lucky. Dodged a Rock Slide and crit that. It's still... The fact that there's an Aero is a problem. And I actually need to preserve Zapdos to prevent Aero from locking into Quake and winning. I think. Otherwise, we could have some problems. I think Regice comes in here, and this is the best it can do. Regice comes in here, and that makes some sense. Right? What else would Regice do in the matchup? Skarm sack into an Aero moment. I think that we probably say goodbye to Reginald. Commenters, you can't call this sacking the featured Pokemon. The featured Pokemon doing stuff and then dying later. That's dying a natural death. That's not sacking. Sacking is it does nothing. It's a Forret. You switch it in on a move to simply to pivot to Aerodactyl or something. Regice did some stuff here. It got a T-Wave and it got an Ice Beam through. Plus, they could have missed Rock Slide. You don't know who they are. You don't know about them. You don't know about that. All right. Does Psychic into HP Grass KO Swampert, you reckon? I think it makes sense to just click HP Grass. Maybe I should have Calm Mind. I don't know. I am definitely faster than Salamence, so we could be thankful for that. Aero. Okay, Swampert's in. And that's a concern. I'm going to HP Grass. And hope that... Okay, they Quaked. That could be at the end of my life, man. That might just be the end of my life. Because a Double Edge might KO now from Aero. Does Psychic do 28? Let's take a look at the... We're going to take a look at the position we are in. I did 78 with HP Grass. Psychic should do 31 minimum. So that does KO. Okay. Does a couple of slides from Aero end my career? I hope not, man. Or Double Edge might just get me, because I can't... Double Edge might get me. Let's see. Rock Slide does 23 to 27. Double Edge 24 to 29. Alright, it's pretty likely that Rock Slide is an L for Jim. I think Fire Punch might be my best out, because it's 20% burn. If we burn, Suicune can live. Does Suicune live one? I'm doubtful that it lives anything. A Rock Slide dodge could be... For that reason, they might Double Edge. And if they Double Edge, can Suicune live? No, not after layer. I think it's got to be Fire Punch. There's no other out. And the crit... I think maybe they should have clicked Double Edge, because now they could... I could get a Rock Slide dodge and it would win the game. Because nothing from Jirachi can one-hit Aero. So there's no real need for the flinch chance. You know? And now there's a 10% chance I win. Now there's a 10% chance I win the battle. They should have clicked Double Edge. They should have clicked Double Edge. Not that I'm one to talk or anything. Am I playing optimally all the time? No, not really. But Double Edge would have won the battle more reliably there, I would think. Anyway. The winning move was just quaking my Jirachi there. If I kept Jirachi healthy, would have been a different world, but I was wary they would be frightened of Zap. I was wrong. I was wrong about it. I wasn't anyone. I was nobody. I don't care what anyone says. Jimothy is my asynchronous streamer. Technical difficulties and all. Wait, I don't have any technical difficulties. What are you talking about? What's wrong with my broadcast? What's wrong with my video? Is there something weird happening in my video? You are crazy. Don't say a thing like that to me. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I'm happy with this outcome. That was great. I eliminated Media with a measly 40% to show for it. No Rock Slide. Sub probably means you can't fit a Rock Slide. That was a regrettable moment for opponent. And this Suicune is checking Salamence very easily. This is easy. Yeah, this is going well. This is going swimmingly. Don't throw like you always do, Jim. No. There's nothing to throw when the win is sealed and signed and sealed and delivered. Directly to my points bank. Jim continues to innovate. Thank you. God, the asynchronous chat is so smart. Do you think God stays in heaven because he too fears thin hamster? Does God fear a thin hamster? It might be a bit like freaky, like sort of freakish, like you wouldn't expect it to be thin, but I don't think that it would pose much of a threat to God. I don't think that God would be frightened at all of a thin hamster. No. No, I think that's wrong. Try one more sub. I thought they might knock off that time. I was wrong about that. This time they knocked off. Damn it! I'm sick of getting beaten. I need to beat others. I can't be beaten any longer. I don't want to be beaten anymore. You have Blissey. Should I just throw Jirachi at this? Such that I could get T-waved and such. Actually, shouldn't I go straight to Doug? Oh, they tossed instead of T-waving. Damn it. Damn it. They tossed instead of T-waving. No. It was a bit dangerous of me, I'll admit. That's why I thought throwing the Jirachi at Blissey could be a play, but they just T-wave me and then get out of there. It's not really guaranteeing the Blissey stays, you know. Well, this is dreadful. Well, this is terrible. I really thought they would T-wave there, and I was damn wrong. I was about as wrong as anybody. This is terrible. Blissey is going to eat me alive. It's sandless. I feel like forfeiting. I think that there's like Fortress on this team or something. There's Skarmory. Well, that's a problem. Well, let's try to get an attack raise and power through it or something. What else can be done? Go to Zapdos and click electric move, Skarmory. They go Blissey. Oh, go to your physical guy and hit Blissey. They have Skarmory. Let's think this through, folks. Let's think this through. Do you think they play around? Do you think they exit to, like, bulky water? No! Okay, whatever. I went for it all. I thought they would go to, like, swamp it there. And take the rock slide or mash. It's okay. I'm just playing a game and having fun. Nobody critique my plays, please. Nobody critique me. I want to be imperfect. I want to be imperfect. I don't want to be perfect. I like to be imperfect. I like to make flaws. I like to have flaws. I like to make poor decisions like going directly Doug against the Blissey. Trying to catch a T-wave moment. That's what I like. Maybe if they don't have T-wave, I could have won. I'll throw a T-wave here. Bliss! Explode? You reckon this Blissey in prime position to T-wave will T-wave or nah? No, this time they're going to T-wave. We'll do the Doug again. I told you I'm a flawed individual. We go straight to Doug against Blissey. No. They play around it. Now I've revealed my hand, but it was pretty obvious that I'm special offense, though, wasn't it? That's okay. We have ample time to do the Doug. Wait a minute, should I? Ah, this is disastrous. This is disastrous. Furry's gonna make multi-layers. Ah! No, you would never stay here. You go to Blissey here. What do you have? Sif? 100% Pursuit Sif. You got anything else that switches in on Jirachi? Maybe Pursuit Sif, I guess. In this case, I'd go Doug anyway. Zam? Zam, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here, damn it. And I've chipped myself now to the point where I can't live Blissey Ice Beam. Maybe I hate special offense. What do you do if you mess up the Blissey try? How do you switch it? I like Magneton because you just switch it in on Skarmory. You're probably good. You're probably going to get the Skarm trap. I kind of hate Doug trapping Blissey. How do you do it? They never let me do it. They never let me do it. I don't think I like special offense, actually. And if the Doug is chipped, it doesn't work anymore. Magneton can get chipped. I value the Magnet. Magnet is for me. I value the max. Look at how I'm chipped beyond repair. You see this? You see this? Blissy's at 100. The thought of a Blissey at 100 is killing me right now. It's alright. Let me just be a doofus and mash into this. They got 3 layers. Oh, hey, I'm actually in a good position right here to do a... Oh, they shouldn't have done all of that. I think the attack raise is pretty important here. Wait, are they... Why don't you go to like a... Do you not have like a Swampert or something? You going furry? I guess you're sacking. It's a fair sack. Well, why didn't you go here hours ago? I don't know. That's crazy work. I'm as smart as anyone's never been. I'm gonna just mash and quake this and die. Was that necessary? I could have just gone. Could have just gone elsewhere. I could have just been someone other. I could have just been someone else, and then things would have fallen into place for me very efficiently and correctly. As it stands, I'm nobody. Trying to be somebody and failing at it. To be somebody is my dream. To be nobody is the reality. I'm going for it all. I'm going for the attack raise. I'm going for it all. No, they're going to click raw. No point. We slide. Slide is the only play. We got the... We actually got the flinch. Does Quake? Quake does 21. We need another flinch. We're going to need another flinch here. Which is a lot to ask. It probably will not happen. It probably will not happen. It happened. It happened. They're calling me a lucker. You have Don fan the whole time. So I was screwed from the beginning. No Sif. Wait a second. What the hell are you doing against Gengwei? I guess Azam? Azam isn't really a Gengwei answer. It doesn't get it. Fari probably has Zap Cannon, HP Ghost, or something of that ilk. Well, I might as well attack this while I'm here because it's 3 layers are up, so I can't exactly... Well, wouldn't you know it? It's a humiliating defeat. It's a humiliating defeat. We're going to play one more. We're going to play one more. What kind of team are we looking at? Probably a... Man, I could have gone Doug on that. That would have been cool, but I didn't do it. Go Zap on what could be a funny feast is what it could be. Funny feasts are happening. Is this a... Are we about to defeat Blissey with Doug Trio? Are we about to defeat Blissey with Doug Trio? Is that what's about to happen? It would appear so. Oh, yes, it would appear so. Blissey is dead. Blissey is done. You are done. Stay away from Sif. Do not game with him. Stay away from Sif. Do not game. I'm going to HP Grass this. It might be stupid of me. I'm going to do it. Because I think it's special Sif. Are we KOing? It might be a... That might have been a dubious roll. I don't know if this does 53 every time, but we'll do it again. Nice, man. Yeah, I figured that was special Sif. Meaning I do beat it. And that's a win for the ages right there. What an incredible win! You get the Blissey trap, and it's instantaneous. It's simple. It's a simple It's a simple team style special offense. It's simple. Just beat the Blissey. I'm too impatient. I just go to Doug against Blissey, and then what happens? Failure. Failure. Anyway. I click on... Wait, what is going on the left here in this Bratwurst image? I think I'm going Peri Peri Chicken on this one. I mean, this one's they're gathering data, but I'm getting answer earnestly. Fellas, what do we think? Lumpia or the pork and gravy roll, mate? I don't think people appreciate the pork and gravy. I think that Lumpia will win because of its excellent value of 40.45 quid. A cannoli. A cannoli at the footy sounds alright. A little sweet treat for yourself as you're watching professional athletes doing what they do best. And yet, chicken and chips are looking scrumptious. It looks crispy. The chicken looks crispy. 13 quid is a bit pricey, but never mind, the cannoli destroys. I guess it's a fairly cheap cannoli, but it's not exactly dinner. I thought we were having a full-on meal. Never mind, man. Never mind. It's the game's fault. It's not my fault. I don't take any responsibility for that. The game is wrong. They should rig... Where is Smogon when you need them? Smogon is so good at when I'm a whiny baby. They just rig things in my favor and they ban things that I can't defeat. And then I say, yay! I say, woo! That's what's so great about Smogon. Is if you're a whining baby, Smogon goes insane. Because you just whine and cry about that, like Cacturne, and then they ban Cacturne, and you're like, thank you, Smogon, thank you. No, that's not true at all. How many times have I whined and complained about defensive Starmie? Where's the ban, Smogon? Smogon, when are you going to ban defensive Starmie? I've whined and complained about it so often. I am a whining baby. I'm a child, whining and crying, and you're doing nothing for me. I'm going buttered chicken loaded fries, I think, with a papadum. No, steak and chips bowl wins. Never mind. I am not in touch with the people. Chicken curry and chips. Versus the pie, peas, chips, and gravy, mate. I don't value the peas. The peas are looking yuck. I don't value that pie, mate. Unidentified scran. Or the bread with onion. Even though this is unidentified, I think it is just like a sausage on bread. I don't think that it's anything insane. I think it beats the bread with onion on the right, which is one of the worst foods known. The Kahuna burger from Pulp Fiction versus the hot dog with 2 drinks, which is 40 quid. You are out of your mind. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's the cheesy chips off. The cheesy chips on the right are 2 craft singles from the fridge atop the... They didn't even... Is that cheese still in its wrapper? In the chips. They just chucked in a craft... They didn't even do you the service of taking it out of the wrapper. They just chucked it in and you are expected to unwrap the cheese and put it on? I mean, seriously, what are they doing? And for 4 quid 20, do you know how many tubs of insects I could get for that price? Goodness, at this point, just bring a craft single from home. Holy. Cheesy chips on the left destroys. That's a deserved 6.5%. That is atrocious. The cup of mushy peas with mint sauce is a concoction that will kill you. You drink that and you instantly perish. The salted herring sandwich. I'm gonna get him, man. No! Dude, the cup of mushy peas is not better than the fish sandwich. What the hell is wrong with the fish sandwich? What, it's got... You could see the scales on it. The bread looks solid. What the hell is wrong with the fish sandwich? What's wrong with it? You're eating the cup of mushy peas. It's double the score. I am finished with you. You cannot seriously tell me that that's valid. Smogon. Where the hell are you when I need you, Smogon? You are not support. What, by the way, is that monstrosity of a burger on the left? We need to end burger creep. I'm going to call it burger creep. Adding things to the burger to make it better. It's like People thinking that a video game is better because it lasts 100 hours, even though it's just 100 hours of filler missions like escort missions and crap like that. Versus a 5-hour game that's packed with content and heart and soul. This burger is absurd. This is not edible. No, man. Give me a cheeseburger, patty, lettuce, sauce. Get out of here with this. Get out of. What am I? I'm looking at it. I'm trying to make sense of the damn thing. What's on? What is this white goop on it? Why is lettuce over here and over here? It's falling apart. The thing. What are you talking about? 84% for that monstrosity. I couldn't even look at it and understand what it was. 84% is crazy, man. That's a high rating. I expected that to be like 5%. Not 5, you know. I'm done with you. I'm finished with you. The burger on the right is even worse. Where does the burger end and my sanity begin, man? The burger extends out. It's like stuff's coming out of the burger to the side. Like you're holding the burger bun and there's crap coming out of the right. No, no, no. No, the rotisserie chicken is the winner. We must end burgers. I'm going to war with burgers. No, man. Look at this burger. This is hideous. This is a hideous burger. What is this? The stuff's falling out of it. What did it lose to again? Butter chicken. It's just butter chicken. This is a solid food. That's not trying too many. It's not trying to be something it's not. It's almost half the price as well. Hey, I'm finished with you. I'm finished with all of you and your mushy peas and your burgers. I will get all of you. I'm going to change society. I'm going to change society so that they value good food like tubs of insects and they forsake burgers. Goodness gracious. And don't get me started on the underrating of pizzas in that game, because solid pizzas keep getting like 50% and losing to burgers with the entire universe inside of the burger. They put me in the burger. They put the whole world in the burger. I'm leaving, and I'm never returning. I will never return. Asynchronous? Who else is still listening in 2025? Thank you, Bruno Mars. No thank you to Bruno Mars. I don't have any thanks towards Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is the architect behind my deepest dread. I hate him. Bye-bye.